Hey Scorpio, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be doing a reading for the month of January. So welcome to 2026, where we put the era of the snake behind us and we're walking into the era of the fire horse. We close the doors to all the negative stuff that we don't need anymore. We cut ties to a lot of different things. I think we've had 9 years really of just poopiness. I'm just gonna say that. It wasn't great. So now we're walking into the era of abundance, freedom, of receiving, of new beginnings, and just things that we rightfully deserve coming our way. So let's go ahead. Just remember, this is a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate, totally okay. Leave the reading for those that need to hear it right now, and come back for the next month's reading. But let's get a vibe for the month of January. What does that look like for you guys? The thief, seizing the moment, selfishness. I love this because I think like there was a lot of like giving to other people and not to yourself. But this is like you seizing the moment. This is your time, not anyone else's. I don't feel like, I mean, there's a lot of people pleasing that have been involved in the past where now it's like you're putting yourself first. Love that energy. And it's like okay to be selfish sometimes. I think like if you put other people before yourself all the time, you lose yourself. So this is beautiful. I love that. The energy is it's vibing. So let's go ahead, pull the past, present, and future. And just know that whatever you have for the present, that's the energy that leads to your future. So if you don't like that, I don't like that. Sorry. If you don't like that energy, if you don't like your reading of the future, you have to change the energy of your present. I don't feel like you are stuck. I don't want you to feel like you were stuck. If you don't like the reading of your future, you are in control. You write your storyline, right? So it's just something we're going to like take a peek into and then talk about it some more. But let's go ahead. That feels right. Pull these cards. Okay. A lot of things are happening. A lot of movement. So the past here we have the stars, the star, the 9 of cups, and the 7 of pentacles. My brain is like it's like misfiring and I don't know what I'm looking at anymore. It's been a long day, I think. But there's an energy of I'm trying to make this as general as possible, but I'm almost getting a sense of it's mix of things. So I'm gonna just say this again. This might not be relatable, but I feel like there's something going on with work that you are almost walking away, or you're gonna be walking away from soon. So there's some kind of arrogance around that, and like in a way that is rightfully deserved, because I think the work environment was almost toxic, if that makes sense. But you have planted a lot of seeds in that area, and so you can take that and go somewhere else with it. And it's almost like patience is a virtue. There's a sense of a new direction that like end of 2025, there was a new direction that was taking place. Like you know that you're going somewhere else, if that makes sense. And it doesn't even have to be a work thing. It could be a relationship, friendship thing that led to like some kind of movement where it's like, I know I'm going to be in a better place at some point, that it doesn't like none of you guys matter anymore, because I don't think any of these people have given you anything to be happy about. I just feel like it's a very low vibrational energy, but you have put so much work and energy and time into that situation. But like, even if you walk away and leave, I feel like because you put in so much work, you grew as a person and you know what you have to offer. And so you can like replant that somewhere else. And I just do get a sense of like new location, new situation, new things. It didn't happen yet, but the plan and the seeds are planted now, and it's something that's going to be happening. You're just waiting for it to kind of like grow. So maybe you guys are building a house. I don't know. That could be also a thing. Maybe you guys got a new job and you're working, or someone like maybe your significant other got a new job, and so now you're working through that to wait until you're ready to leave. Like their contract is end up, something along the lines of like new era, new movement, seizing the moment and being selfish, because whatever situation you were in, it's almost like, you know what? like, screw you guys, like, I'm good, I'm leaving. That's what it feels like to me. So let's look at the present. We have the Ace of Cups, Two of Pentacles, that makes sense, and Page of Swords. So yeah, there's opportunity coming in that is absolutely beautiful, divinely handed. Again, that's a lot of water energy here. You guys are water signs, so that makes sense. But there is something that's going to be bringing you emotional stability. I don't know if there's in addition to that, it feels almost like something else happened. Again, 2026, it's going to be one thing after another of good news. So something good is going to be coming in January, where there's some kind of news that's going to bring like emotional stability. Like, it's very emotional. It's going to be heartwarming. Maybe you have a new relationship that takes pass, or maybe you get a new job like you decide, like, the whole thing is like you moving and leaving the situation. Maybe you have plans to quit at this date and time, or you're just putting into your 2 weeks or something, and then you just don't have a plan. Well, that plan is coming. There's something that's going to be divinely handed because it was meant to be yours, because you decided to take that move and that risk and you leaving that situation. And it brings balance. There's something about balance within this situation, and it just feels right. There's a work life balance, there's a family friends balance, everything is balanced, everything is the way it needs to be. But there's also, I don't know what this message is. So again, take it if it makes, if claim it if it's yours. But there is something coming in, like, because the Page of Swords is a messenger. The page is a messenger, but there is some kind of information that's coming in that gives you that pivotal moment to make a change and, like, kind of say yes to this opportunity. So maybe someone's like, hey, I know a person over there where you're moving that has this job, and I don't know if I don't know why I'm getting a feeling that it's not particularly in the area of your expertise, or it is, but it's just like a different position that you were just like, I don't know, but you know what, like, this was divinely handed for a reason, and it could even be a temporary thing, but it's a foot in the door. That's what it feels like to me. So seize that moment is all I have to say, because everything happens for a reason, and I think that came to you divinely to get you to the next phase. So let's see what's going on in our future. The Death card here, Queen of Wands, and Six of Wands. So there is a cycle that completely ends. I don't personally hate the Death card. I actually love the Death card, because the Death card symbolizes rebirth. It symbolizes something that came to an end and something new that is coming in. And so I do get a sense of, like, there being a complete detachment from your past situation and your present situation, because the move happens. Whatever that movement is for you, I see you manifesting beautiful things. And there's some kind of victory around whatever that situation in the past was, whatever you're currently doing. I feel like a lot of people feel like you're going to fail. I feel like a lot of people are like, why are you doing this? This is crazy. It doesn't make sense. Have you thought through this? And so many people doubt you, but you don't have doubt. You don't care. Selfishness. This is about you and what's good for you and your family, you and your situation. It has nothing to do with anyone else. And I see the victory. Again, the Death card is here. You do your thing. Like, you have made that decision. So if you're thinking right now, coming into this video, and like, I have this dilemma and I don't know what to do about it, I don't know what's right or wrong because I have people telling me it's stupid. This is showing me that you need to do what's right for you, whatever feels like internally going to be happy, not for somebody else, for you. Be selfish. This is about you. And you are coming out winning in this. You manifested this. The Queen of Wands is the Witch of the card, and it's, Black Cat being there. That's not obvious. And she manifests stability, passion, fiery energy, that, like, groundingness, the thing that you need the most. And that's what 2026 is about, is getting whatever it is that you wanted finally, because well deserved after all the hell we've been through. So I absolutely love this reading, because it's just so empowering, and it really gives you the ability to be like, look, you can doubt me or you can be my supporter, and I don't need you coming with me on this journey if you don't support me. So not only are you shedding like negative down people, you are now moving into like a beautiful new era that's like excitement, adventure, adventure and passionate and like bringing your soul back. Like you're coming back. Seize the moment, man. This is your month, and I love that for you guys. So if this message did resonate, definitely like and subscribe so you don't miss another one of these. I do want to share that I am writing a book currently, and it's a 5 book series. It's a romantasy. It's not like a, factual based book. But it is what I believe in, and it's fun, it's exciting, it's got some adventure, but it really aligns with all the energy and how we're all connected and like the beauty between like, manifesting and all that stuff. So I just hope, I will post that, and I just want to let you know that I'm so grateful. I post that. God, my brain is going a mile a minute. I'm going to post the website that I'm going to be posting it on. It's going to be free. I would appreciate feedback so I know what I need to change, what I need to add, and things like that. As I really want people to kind of like get the most out of this book and out of this series, because it is my baby and I'm very passionate about it and I'm like in love with it and I'm enjoying writing it in every moment in that step process. But I do want to thank you guys because next month will be a year since I started doing these readings, and it's been a beautiful journey kind of growing alongside you guys, and I appreciate you so much. Thank you guys for coming back, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.